nothing to it but to do it, I guess. Let me see here. Yep, it looks like we're rolling. We are live. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Man Listen. I'm your host, Reggie Classic, and I'm here with the fellas. I got Mike here with me.
What is happening?
Got Rob Breezy here.
What's up with it?
And Keith is somewhere fucking up his bowling team, as always.
Fucking liability.
This
Boy,
is,
got fired yet.
Right.
He
Nah,
got fired.
It's probably coming very soon.
Say about IR, son.
For real. So we are now episode 21. We are now cracking the dub, man.
Yay!
So how y'all feeling about the pod so far, man? What you think? How's it going? What's going on? Talk to me.
Man, that's my weekly highlight, cuz. You already know.
You got some
I
shit
like this
going
shit.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. I like it. I get to come in here and share my experiences with the world. Speaking of experiences in the world,
So you always got a story, man.
that's my life. You know what I'm saying? That's
I'm not
my
That
life.
nigga is living a movie.
That's
for real.
That is my
Fucking
life.
comedy.
Right. I went to Monterey recently.
Okay.
If you haven't gone, do yourself a favor, please.
Monterey is dope.
It is peaceful.
It's worth it.
It is worth it.
Yeah.
Worth it.
It
Monterey
is
is
worth it if nothing else. Y'all gotta go do that, man. Go out and see something other than winos and thoughts.
Man, just a different kind of thought.
Yeah, well, yeah. The thoughts out there is a bit more high price.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. But
They're aquatic thoughts.
yeah.
They're a little different.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. So I take it you had a good time in Monterey.
I
then.
did. It was beautiful. I woke up one morning looking out the window. I was looking like Thanos after he snapped his motherfucking finger. And he woke up in the little...
You realize that little hut and shit?
Yeah.
This is the scene I was looking for right here.
A
Right.
little piece of peace.
Right.
Yeah, I get it, man. I
Right.
get it. I completely get it.
As soon as the motherfucker crawls back over and the motherfucking phone go off, it's like, God damn.
You know where you at.
I'm back.
Right.
Nah, me and the wife, we went out there, that'd be a couple years ago now. And we had to go out there in a rental, because it was like maybe 2 days prior, I had smashed up the Black Whip.
Oh.
So, we had already the room booked and everything, but you turn your shit in, you get looked over, you use a rental car from your insurance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we drove that shit up there. We had a good time, man. We had a real good time. It was funny, we were sitting there, most of the restaurants are right on the water.
Yeah.
We sitting there, you know what I'm saying, enjoying the view of the water and shit. And motherfuckers, everybody just in the little shits, right? In their little boats out there. So I had to ask the waiter, like what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a race coming through or what's... But no, they out here whale watching. I was like, wait, they in the ocean with the nigga? Like, I'm a whale watch. I'm gonna watch a nigga from the beach.
Right.
Or on TV.
Or on TV, exactly.
Safe distances.
We sitting there, man. We sitting there, we watching, we talking, we looking. And all of a sudden, you see like a little hump come out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit. But he was hella close to a boat. I'm sitting like, if that nigga would have breached and just, I'm saying, landed on one of you dumbass niggas, I'm like, nah, I'll do all my watching from the window. Yeah, okay, excitement. Ain't nothing excited about drowning, nigga.
No, I agree with
money
that.
back. I'm going to be excited about that or this lawsuit.
What lawsuit? Nigga, I recover your
Ain't one coming.
flat ass body first.
Shit, I remember eating a big ass cookie. The Pizookie is what it's called, but my simple ass, I call it big ass cookie. That's my
Fair
dessert.
enough.
Dolphins and shit. I enjoyed myself though. Monterey cool.
Yeah, Monterey's cool.
Get out there and start doing
Good
shit
food,
you
you know
ain't
what I'm saying?
did. Yeah.
The What's Name's a little expensive though. The aquarium's a little pricey,
Yeah.
but there's some weird looking shit in there, so it ain't too bad.
Yeah.
Ain't too bad at all. Though.
That's an awesome experience for the kids. So some grown folks can enjoy it.
I would say grown you can enjoy it. We had a good time. We went in there and looked at all this weird ass shit. Took 1,000 pictures.
Yeah, it's a good unplugged spot.
Yeah.
Yep.
One motherfucking fish in there looked like like a goddamn quarter. Like his face he was just funny. That nigga just like an old ass white dude. Like what the fuck is this? That shit is
Hell
crazy.
bad up.
Hey man, that nigga look weird. But alright man, so it sounds like everybody had a good week. Mike out here doing, you know what I'm saying, serenic shit and waking up kumbaya and
Hey, 2019. I'm not doing bad energy this year.
I'm just ready to say, Mike about to say some old thotty shit like I'm protecting my energy in 2019.
I'm not doing bad energy this year.
All right, man.
I'm either gonna walk away from you, or if I care about you, I'm gonna cuss your ass out.
Well, I mean that is always an option.
Yeah.
But that was an option last year for me too. So I get it. I get it.
Bro, hey, I learned how to wipe my feet and just keep my peace, bro.
There you go, man.
I like
I
that.
can't say no bad energy,
I
and I'm
like
giving
that.
all bad energy.
Of course you like it, nigga. You think you a pimp too. You done peep the little rhyme.
Oh,
Nigga Rob always got the old player rhyme shit.
Here you go.
Always got some player rhyme shit.
All right, bro, that's
What's
plagiarism.
understood
I
don't need to be
stole that out the
explained.
Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's actually quote out the Bible, so I'm guilty of plagiarism. But yeah, wipe my feet, keep my peace, man.
Wipe my feet, keep my
Like
peace.
my brother's beer, simpler times.
Simple.
You know, trying to get back to simpler times.
I think I brought a beer called Simpler
Simpler
Times.
times.
What that mean? Only 2 niggas made it? Like, the fuck
Yeah,
that
hey, bro, I don't know.
That nigga
was it an all white can
I
with
just
black
know that
letters?
motherfucker was like lime green and
Wow.
like 8.9% alcohol. I'm like, shit, nigga. But don't want to smoke a joint with a nigga. Like, shit.
Bro,
I don't blame him.
that nigga brought some goddamn old
You supposed to smoke the joint and take that shit back to the stove. So I had to let him know, nigga, this is a red stripe house. If you don't come in with a red stripe, keep your beverages in your trunk.
Oh, shit. Jamaican for beer.
Yeah.
The only beer allowed in here is Red Stripe.
Yeah, red stripe, bro.
I'm surprised beer is even allowed in here.
No Coors Light.
No seconds?
No Coors.
Now, if they would have kept that Uncle Enrique, that's what I call old boy.
Uncle Enrique?
Yeah, that's Uncle Enrique.
Oh, the most interesting man, dude?
Yeah,
Uncle Enrique.
Yeah,
This
that
nigga
boy was,
stupid, man.
he was suave.
He was player, man. So, all right, man, I guess we can see what's going on this week. So y'all want to start sports, man? Y'all want to get the big shit out the way first?
Man, let's get to sports so when we focus on the meat, we could...
Oh, shit. Rob is hungry. All right. So, really the only sports we got, let's start with NFL then, man. We got wild card weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going to say we're going to let Mike kind of, you know what I'm saying, do what he do, because...
They thought we couldn't do it.
Who was that?
Huh? Everybody, you heard him?
No, I didn't actually.
Including you suckers
Hey,
too.
you know I can't stand Dallas, bro.
Oh,
you damn
well,
right
you
I
need
was
to
hoping
get
they
over it, 'cause
lost.
guess what?
You lucky Janikowski blew that
NFC
hammy, bro.
Championship, here we come.
Who?
Huh?
Who y'all got
NFC
next?
Championship.
Who y'all got next?
The Rams.
Rams gonna beat that
Yeah,
ass.
whatever.
It's going to be a tough game.
It's going to be a tough game.
But just to recap it for those who don't know, Dallas just beat who the hell y'all beat?
Seattle.
They just beat Seattle.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, why do you think y'all was at home? Who didn't have y'all winning?
Shannon Sharp didn't.
Shannon Sharp. I care about Shay Sharp.
Shay Sharp.
Anybody tripping up?
Mr. Miles and Yak
That's
himself.
just some old shit to go against Skip, man. That shit don't count.
Hey, man, look.
All right. So Dallas pulls it off. So now Dallas is headed to the Rams, right?
Hey, yeah.
Headed to LA. What you think about the matchup, real quick?
No
No super deep dive.
no super deep dive. It's going to be a good-ass game. We got to stop Todd Gurley and put pressure on Goff.
That's what I was gonna say. Whoever can stop the run.
Stop Gurley and get the pressure on Goff. And they got to stop Zeke.
They got the same. I was just ready to say they got the same game plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They
Both
got to
teams.
stop Zeke and put pressure on Dak.
Yeah.
I just think they got a better chance of putting pressure on Dak than they do putting pressure on.
Donald is a fucking.
And he right there in the middle.
Yeah.
But y'all all pro center still there?
Nah, Zach Martin is there though.
Oh, Zach ain't bad.
No,
Zach ain't bad at all. All right. What other games we had this weekend? Indy.
Chicago.
All right, Chi-Town. Y'all having a rough week, Chicago. Y'all having a real rough week.
Woo.
The Bears lose to the Eagles after Cody Parquet can't hit a fucking field goal. Was it 43?
43.
43-yarder. Doink. Off the upright. And this is 6th time doinking one off the damn upright.
That boy dunked 2 times.
Yeah, because he hit the upright, then the crossbar.
That's crazy to me. 6 times in a season?
Yeah, man. That nigga, he got the worst luck of all time. Like, nigga, you shouldn't gamble. Make sure ain't no black cats by your house.
Right.
Make sure you don't spill no salt nowhere.
Step on no
Crack
cracks.
no mirrors. Step on no cracks, nigga.
Split a pole.
Hey,
You all fucked.
for real.
Walk under
Or
the
he may
ladders.
need to work. He may need to practice on splitting
Split the
poles.
pole.
Motherfucker can't put the damn
shit.
uprights.
Y'all ain't shit.
Nigga, man. 6 times?
Yeah, man, that's wild.
But it's tough, man. We got a championship caliber defense and can't get it done.
Comes down to the kickoff.
So now Philly goes to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Who y'all got in that one? What y'all thinking about for that one?
New Orleans
You got New Orleans?
in a boat race.
They don't get boat raced again?
Yeah.
They got boat raced the last time.
Yeah, they got.
It was 50 to 3.
20-something.
That's some ridiculous ass.
They got destroyed.
Yeah. They got killed.
Much of the
Teeth.
same this time.
Yeah, 'cause they fresh too.
They are. They are.
Fresh off
I
that
think.
bye.
I think Philly got a shot, man. Because I don't like the way New Orleans finished up, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Philly got a legit shot. If Philly can put pressure on the quarterback.
New Orleans or LA didn't have a good December, really. Well, at least
No.
they didn't look like
That's
they're.
because they took their foot off the gas. They defense
You might
was
be
a little
right. You might be
suspect,
right.
you
You
know.
might be right. You might be right.
Offense turned vanilla.
You might be right.
Possibly. I can see that. Well, I know with the Rams, I'm going to say Gurley got hurt too, so that was a big part of their offense kind of taking steps.
He got
Even when he
hurt,
wasn't
they
hurt.
sat him.
Even
No,
when
he
he
got hurt.
wasn't hurt. Those last few games, they really wasn't. That one game, they ran him like, what, 10 times?
The one before, that's when he got hurt. That's what I'm saying. He didn't play the next week. He missed the last 2 weeks. All right, so Philly, New Orleans.
Yeah, that's a boat race for New Orleans.
AFC. Indy beat the shit out of the Texans.
Ooh.
That might be the scariest team left in the playoffs.
Yep.
Indy and Dallas might be the scariest teams
Yeah,
in
they
the
hot.
playoffs right now.
Yep.
They hot.
They hot. The
They
defense is flying around. And Andrew Luck out here looking like he'd have chosen like he did a few years
Man,
ago.
well, according to that stat I saw that I didn't have no idea of, 58 sacks last year versus 18 this year.
Yeah.
Fix your
I'm like, shit. Well, there you go.
Well,
Fix
you
your
got to remember the
offensive
rookie
line.
guard they drafted
Oh, he's
made
killing
all
them.
pro.
He's killing them.
Yeah. But they drafted 2 of them. They both started. I think they both made the Pro Bowl. One made all pro.
I'm not mad. That
So
boy
they-
from Notre Dame.
Yeah. They out there doing it up, man. They changed the philosophy a little bit. They physical up front. They run the ball.
Yeah.
Max is a good little running back. They play action, throw bombs to him, or and hit Ebron in the red zone. It's a simple philosophy. And they fly around on defense.
So your boy Le'Veon playing with him next year?
Hell no. If they're smart, they wouldn't. At least I wouldn't.
I read something. They trying to rework the deal for
who?
Pittsburgh.
I don't know why I get this $14 million
Yeah,
off the
it's
books.
a wrap.
They reworking, what's the name, dude? We'll get the Steelers in, but they reworking Benz, too.
Oh,
We'll get to them suckers in a minute. They definitely part of the story this week for the NFL. Who else did we have this week? Chargers and Ravens.
Good game.
yeah. I'm gonna go ahead.
That game was shitty.
Put my
Okay,
foot in
okay.
my mouth on that because I thought Baltimore was gonna kill the Chargers.
I don't
No,
know why.
man, that game was trash
So
until
they got the number one
fourth
defense in the
quarter.
league.
Yeah, you got a little interested.
Yeah, they got interesting
The
when
way
they finally
Crabtree
like.
had 2 of them 6s, I like seeing that. That nigga cleats was clean.
I didn't pay no attention to this nigga cleats.
Boy, got some Jordan 3 cleats, bro.
I ain't surprised. He always wears Jordans.
Clean.
Yeah.
Not no 3s.
I'm saying he's always worn Jordans when I'm saying it.
I've never seen a Jordan 3 cleat.
Well, you ain't gonna see it next week, nigga. They lost.
No, somebody be rocking something next weekend.
Ain't nobody wearing that shit.
All right,
But Chargers, other scary team.
Yep.
Their defense is
That
round out in the
defense
form.
is stupid.
They get pressure. Anybody who can pressure the quarterback got a legit shot because
England
that's
was
how.
invincible.
Yeah.
They'll say hike and that nigga would just appear in the backfield, bro.
Shit,
so
that's
try to
the
run
same
away
with
from him.
Bosa, too.
I was going to say, so we tried to run away from him. Bosa was showing
No,
up.
it was another kid that was killing.
Up the
42.
middle.
I
Yeah.
think he was a linebacker or something.
Up the middle.
That boy was making plays.
I'm telling you, man, they looking nice,
Yeah.
man.
That's
They
the
looking
best I've
scared.
never seen San Diego look.
That's because San Diego has always, yeah, that's real.
Disrespectful.
But it is, they
Fucking
are.
Chargers,
They are who we thought they were. But now they fixed their special team issue. Remember last year, they lost hella games. They missed field goals.
Yeah.
You fix that,
Hey.
you right in the hunt again.
This is the best I've seen them in a long time.
Shit, they was like this last
Since
year.
Natron means like.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
For those of y'all that
They
don't
got
know,
LT?
Google niggas.
Not even LT.
LT wasn't doing it like they did it with Natron Means.
What?
They were a Super Bowl team with Natron Means.
Remember, LT got hurt the playoffs.
They got blew the fuck out.
They got blew the fuck out. That was Steve Young shit.
Yeah.
But they were
Got that monkey off his back. Put 55 on them niggas. The double nickel.
Right.
All right, man. So we got the matchup. So who we got next week? We got Chargers go to New England. I think I got Chargers in the upset in that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we got
They ain't gonna be able to
got
keep Brady ass.
KC and Indy.
KC and Indy. That shit might be an upset too.
Yeah, you know,
Kansas
Andy
City,
Reid, but Andy Reid, bro.
If Kansas City beats Indy, they're gonna win the Super Bowl. I think.
I agree as long as New England beats San Diego.
Yeah.
Because Kansas City faces San Diego. See what the fuck you done did, bro? As long as, because I think Kansas City can beat the shit out of New England.
Yeah.
I think Kansas City will struggle against the Chargers.
Better defense.
Better defense.
Well, that plus be divisional foe. Well, they're divisional foe.
Exactly. I've seen you. This will be our third time seeing you. And I know I can beat you, too.
Right.
So I'm not scared of your offense. I can get pressure on your quarterback. I can really make this happen.
Charles.
And Jamal Charles.
I mean, not Jamal Charles. But, you know, hey, them niggas the same to me as far as stature.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
Well, nah, that nigga somewhere. Hey, first.
I would just, in reference to the player, you know,
did y'all see the meme when nigga had a picture of Kareem Hunt talking about, hey, Chicago, I can kick for you?
Yeah.
That shit was fucked up, bro. I was like, y'all niggas ain't shit. The internet is undefeated, but a lot of y'all running around on the internet ain't shit.
Right.
Y'all ain't shit.
Hella bored.
But it's hella funny. Some of them hella funny. Some of them just fucking out of line. All right, man. So, all right, let's call it then. Real quick. Who y'all got? Philly and who the fuck? New Orleans.
New Orleans.
You got New Orleans.
I like
You got
New
New Orleans. I like New Orleans in that one. All right. Well, I already know who you got the Dallas game.
Yeah, let's go ahead, Lance.
Rob, who you got? Well, Rob, I already know who Rob got. Rob, you got the Rams, right?
Hey, man,
You know what? I'm gonna take Dallas.
You gotta get that off your heart.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's a Cowboys Patriots Super Bowl, I'm not watching.
I'll watch that.
I'm not watching.
You gotta get that decay off your heart.
And know what? This be
I'm
one of the few
not
times.
watching.
This be one of the few times I'll be rooting for Dallas.
I would
I don't
never
give
put
a damn
myself
who
in
New
a
England-
position. That's why I'm not watching. I can't root for either.
I don't give a
I
damn.
don't know how to watch football and not clap for a good play.
Rob, you got some.
There's a lot of built up anger. And you're a Raider fan. Why are you so upset?
Yeah.
Because I don't fuck with Dallas. I don't
No,
fuck
no,
with
Why don't you fuck
I
with
get
Dallas?
that. I'm trying to figure out why you so mad. It's not like they are rivals, what I'm saying.
It's like this. Forever, bro. Forever. You always hear about them Cowboys.
Yeah.
Them niggas be weak, bro. A lot of the times, them niggas be weak. Y'all got hot in the 90s. I couldn't say nothing then. Y'all was hot. But once that flame blew away, niggas gonna be, how about them Cowboys? Nigga, y'all weak. Some seasons, y'all worse than my Raiders.
Let me ask you something, Rob.
They did have a stretch where they was trash.
That niggas just been dick riding New England. Sometimes it's warranted. Sometimes it's not for the last 20 years.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
That's why you gotta get that off your heart. You
What?
gotta stop doing that, man. You ain't got no legitimate reason to not like Dallas.
I just told you. I mean, it
gave
might not
you
be
my
legit
logic.
to you, but it's legit for me.
It's not
You
legit.
know what I'm saying? Fuck Dallas.
Ah, damn.
I mean, it's hard to argue that.
Hey,
It's the fans'
I
fault.
gave kudos to one of your players last week.
Who, Amari Cooper?
No, Van Der Esch. That was my rookie of the
And he
year.
did
on
get rookie of the
defense.
year. He did get rookie of the year. I got
There's been a couple of times you heard me make mention of your Cowboys defense.
Yeah, man, but God
Fuck
damn.
the team though. So I'm hoping Gurley ball out.
I hope girl come out and run for 2,000.
2000, boy. Second to coming to Eric Dickerson on that bitch, boy.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna call you as soon as we win. nigga. That's gonna be
You
a
already
problem,
know.
man.
All right,
you
man. So, going from the playoff teams to the niggas who choked it and couldn't get into the playoffs. Punk-ass Steelers. So, for those who don't know, we're going to run down the story real quick. Real quick. Let's see. Antonio Brown, AB for short. AB got into a little tissy with Big Ben during week 17 or week 17's practice and decided to say, fuck it, I ain't playing. Left during practice, came back. Tomlin said, nigga, we ain't playing that shit. Benched him. Tried to shoot him some bail, so he had a knee issue. He didn't want to hear that. I guess somebody leaked in his agent, whoever, said, no, wasn't nothing wrong with his knee. The whole issue about the argument with Ben came out. Nigga left at halftime, which I didn't care about. Nigga, you ain't playing. You can leave at the first quarter. I don't really give a shit. So, now the stories are AB wants to be traded. And the Steelers are now taking offers for him. Because I think they want his ass out of there too. And it frees up some money. So it's a win-win for them.
Right.
So here's my question for you fellas. Your teams, right? Hypotheticals, of course. Well, not necessarily for you, Rob, but we'll just say it's a hypothetical. Your teams need a wide receiver. Because the Raiders for sure need a fucking wide receiver.
We need a couple of them.
y'all need like 6 of them.
Real talk.
So, your teams need a wide receiver. After everything you've learned, right, this past week, what happened with Antonio Brown? Do you make the call to see what the Steelers want for Antonio Brown? We'll start with Rob.
Yes.
So you still okay with Brown?
As a player, you know.
Okay.
I mean, my thing with him, Big Ben, coach, the organization, they didn't have their fair share feel of each other. They had their success, and it's just time to... It's a disgruntled relationship, man. It's time to move on.
Okay.
He's more in line with Le'Veon Bell.
Bell's about money, though. AB got
securing his future. AB got his future secure, so he's just like, okay, I'm sick of this shit. I don't even want to participate no more.
And you cool bringing that in?
Fresh start.
Okay.
He's a hell of a talented player.
Oh, well, ain't nobody question that.
You know, him and Derek Carr trading barbs and just learning from each other. You know, Ben got that ego. Got that ego. You know, rightfully so. Because Ben is a baller. Well, he was a baller. He's a little old now. But...
That nigga still led the league in pass.
Yeah.
But they threw the 1,000 fucking times too. I get it.
Look who's catching them balls, making him look really good the majority of the time too.
Juju Smith this year.
Well, this year, but AB.
Oh, that's the other part of the story. I didn't mean to leave that part out. Apparently, the argument started, or the feelings really got frayed, when Juju Smith won Team MVP. AB felt some kind of way about that.
Oh,
that's crazy.
Hey, well.
So, knowing that bit of information, do you still want him on your team?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to be sure I had all the stuff out there for you to make the informed
decision. We don't do team MVPs, so I ain't gonna fuck about all that.
Everybody does
I
team
know, bro. I'm
MVPs.
talking shit.
And y'all
I'm just talking shit, bro. I know.
Who the hell? Never mind. I ain't gonna get to the Raiders. Fuck.
But it's been a while since we didn't had a receiver of that caliber. It would be nice to have one in fold. We had one with potential to be.
All right, I got you. All right, Mike, what about you?
Yes, I definitely make the call because this is not something that's consistent with Antonio Brown. I haven't seen this.
You ain't got no caps.
Like with Dez Bryant, it was year in, year out. It was always something. With Odell Beckham, there's always something. There's the consistencies in those stories that you're either willing to put up with or you're not. This is the first time I've heard it from Antonio Brown, so I'll take a fly on that.
Even throwing the couch off the balcony?
Even throwing the fucking couch off the balcony.
Okay. No, I'm just curious because he's actually, for me, I follow a little more closely than you do. Just slightly, though. Yeah. It's been like 3 years of like weird shit that's happened with this nigga in the offseason. Right. But nothing like this, though. So I agree with you. It's nothing like, no, I don't care about blowing up, yelling at Ben on the sideline.
Right, you teammates. That's going to happen.
Yeah, that's going to happen. My only issue is, nigga, you've had this argument with this dude, and you so affected by it that you're not even going to play the game. Y'all had an argument on Wednesday. Nigga, we don't play till Sunday.
Hey, man, some dudes.
He act like he caught Ben fucking his bitch. Now, Ben is a little rapey, so he might have tried
a little.
But I'm just saying. Well, you know.
Jimmy Butler, him, huh?
You know, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? He might have caught Ben liking this chick's photo on this. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
a lot of
it's just weird.
Feminine dudes, man.
It
hypersensitive.
I just think AB needs some help. So maybe a change of scenery would do him some good.
Benefiting.
But he needs some help. Because that nigga ain't been all up there for the last few seasons up top.
I mean, he took some hits.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Some of that shit do factor in.
No, it does. It does. I ain't saying the nigga schizophrenic.
No, I'm not saying that.
No, I know. I'm just saying, but his shit, he been doing some wild
record skipping.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the best way I can phrase it. You know,
Exactly.
it's record skipping.
Nigga, shit's on repeat. Shit.
Look,
All right, man. So, all right. Before we move on, what would you guys be willing to give up for AB? What, Mike? Go ahead. What's your limit that you'd be willing to give up for AB?
A future pick and a high caliber player.
A future pick of what round? He's 30.
Ooh. I'll give up a third.
Third and a player.
Mm-hmm. Third and a player.
All right.
Somebody that could develop.
I got you.
Yeah.
What about you, Rob? What you willing to give up?
Shit. A late first and a third.
Late first?
We got 3 of them things. And
I was
know
talking
we
about
also
hypotheticals.
got-
I wasn't even talking about the Raiders.
Oh,
One
okay.
of them
Yeah.
is 30-something.
However the ball bounces, it's still a first round pick.
Yeah.
So
late.
yeah.
Late first, early second kind of shit, or no early second.
A third, because I want to say we're working with like 2 3s also.
Wait a minute. So late first or a third
No, late first and a third.
and a third.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to. Why the fuck would anybody take that? But I got you.
No.
All right. That's what's up. All right. Well, I mean, we gonna see how it unfolds, man. They don't do well with disgruntled players in Pittsburgh. They will get rid of your ass Bill.
But
Ready to
that's
be
the
about
thing.
money, anything else.
How many dudes have ever been disgruntled in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
A lot. They just move on from your ass. They just don't pay you.
I'm like, Jerome Bettis looked happy as hell.
They paid Jerome.
Hines Ward looked happy
They
as
paid
hell.
Hines. But remember, they cut Hines before he wanted to leave too, though. They cut Hines.
Okay, well, he just handled it differently. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers, they get rid of your ass. Remember, Joey Porter left.
Yeah.
I was calling him Greg Lloyd. Harris left. Troy, they told Troy, nigga, you better go ahead and retire before we chop you too.
Hey, that boy had CTE like him.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of their guys, you play with them so long, they'll tell you like, look, we gonna let you go.
Right.
You got some skin in the game now. I don't know what you want to do,
Right.
but what we about to do. Ike Taylor bum ass, they finally cut. It took forever to cut that nigga.
Yeah.
That nigga Rick hated that nigga.
Hated that nigga, still do. He ain't been,
got-
he ain't
got
made a
old
play
in
in years.
Pittsburgh. He got old in Pittsburgh.
That nigga was old when he got to
was
Pittsburgh.
garbage.
Damn.
He was garbage, bro.
That nigga hand was, anyway, I ain't gonna start on that nigga, bud. Talking about that bum nigga all night.
Hey,
All right,
boy
man.
Will used to play for them, man. It's all
Who?
good. Will Blackwell.
Yeah, and Will was nice. Will was a nice little slot receiver, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Will Blackwell. I'm saying OEL, all that nigga with the skyline. Fuck them, but Will was dope.
Yep.
All right, man. So we're gonna see what's going on with the steel curtain drama. We've had some NFL news today. Had a couple new hires. Arizona reached into the depths of USC's cesspool and pulled out Cliff Kingsbury. After Kingsbury threatened them niggas, I'll buy myself out. Y'all don't let me talk to no damn NFL teams. Because USC was trying to block that shit for a hot minute.
That's a hell of a move. To buy yourself
That's
out.
going to work.
Hey, you
I
think
can
so?
see that dynamic. Quarterback to quarterback.
I don't think that shit has a chance in hell.
I think so. I think so.
My issue is, nigga, you wasn't a hellified winner in college. And you ain't coming in to be an OC.
Well, but he was
You
a
come to
good
be
ass
a head
quarterback.
coach.
He was at
No,
Texas Tech.
he was
where
good ass college quarterback.
He fit the Texas Tech mold as far as quarterbacks.
All
are
they do is-
concerned. And he was one of the record setters. 'Cause I remember watching Cliff like, God damn. I want to say he played with Crabtree, right?
That might
I
have been
want to
his
say that was
quarterback.
Crabtree's quarterback.
Might have been.
Yeah, but again,
He ain't
That's
ran the
all
program.
they
He ain't
do.
ran the NFL team.
No, but you got to give a guy a shot. I want to say the Rams head coach, he wasn't running shit either. I mean, granted, he got some NFL experience, but he wasn't ahead of, he wasn't
No,
ahead man of the
well, I'm
franchise.
saying that he didn't even come. The Rams head coach was at least an OC.
Right.
This nigga's coming straight from. You literally just got fired from your job in college, right? They pink slipped you there. You jumped on to SC to be offensive coordinator. So you
Right.
didn't fall to another head coaching gig. You went to be an offensive coordinator.
Right.
Now, so you got an NFL job. You didn't call that a play in USC.
Build your staff right.
That's the key for him right there.
Yeah, build
He got to
your
build a
staff.
veteran staff.
Yeah.
I can't bring all my college niggas out. I was cool.
No.
I got to bring some niggas who know how to run this shit up here.
But as far as like, switching it up a little bit, coming with some fresh new ideas.
Oh yeah, I think his offense is gonna be nice. I'm talking about as far as just running the whole shits. I'm wondering if he can even, like, niggas even take you serious. We know how that should be. Niggas had a problem taking Gruden seriously when he was the head coach. Niggas 34. Motherfucker, I've been playing long.
He came in with his nuts out.
No, but he was also offensive coordinator, so he had something to fall back on. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
I've coached teams to playoff shit, calling offense type shit. But shit, what you think, Mike? What you think about it?
We went to Tampa, right?
No, he went to Arizona.
Oh, Arizona. Good young core. They're getting younger. I think that with who's the young cat at quarterback there? Rosen.
Yeah.
They got Christian Kirk at wide out now. Johnson at the tailback. I think Kingsbury can do something with the main pieces that are there.
Mm-hmm.
But they gotta don't make the lease so short on him. You know what I mean? Like
4-year deal.
Okay.
With an option for the 5th.
Yeah.
That's enough time.
Think so?
I do. Barely though.
That's what I was
barely enough
so
time.
barely, like you right at the cusp
like
of having enough time.
Like, so you look at John Gruden, right? He got 10 years. So he can come in, he can afford to come in and destroy it and rebuild it.
Which he's doing.
Yeah. Right. He has that kind of time. He has that kind of leeway. He's got the ownership under the thumb and all that old bullshit. I just hope Kingsbury uses the time and the pieces correctly to get the job done.
Yeah.
I think so.
I piggyback off Rob. I think the biggest thing for him is going to be the staff.
Yeah.
If he gets the staff together, kind of like how McVay did with the Rams, went out and got I'm just calling this motherfucker Wade Wilson. What's D coordinator? Wade Phillips.
Yeah.
Go out and get you a veteran D coordinator. Let him hire his defensive niggas he needs. And I ain't talking to nobody over there. Wade, this is your show.
Right.
Run this shit over there. I'm going to teach these fools my offense. We going to rock it how we rock it. You my assistant head coach. If I ever get the flu or whatever, nigga, you run it. You know how to do this shit.
Yeah.
He needs something like that.
How do y'all feel about the Titans OC getting the head coaching gig?
LaFleur.
Yeah.
LaFleur. So, LaFleur becomes the head coach in Green Bay. I don't think that has a chance in hell of working.
Me neither. I'm glad you said that.
I don't think that has a chance.
I don't either.
I was trying to figure out how he got the job.
I was getting ready to say, 'cause my response to that was, huh?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, all right. Maybe I missed something with the Titans offense, but the last time I looked at it, this shit wasn't stellar.
Thank you.
Only thing he can do is probably coach up the run game.
And you got this all-pro quarterback that you walking into. You coming from Mariota to Aaron Rodgers?
That's a big leap.
Man, that's a big leap. Now the flip side of that though, I had to know, you know me, I always try to look at the other side of shit and figure out. The other part of that was he's a young dude, right? He may have some innovative thoughts that Mariota just couldn't pull off too.
Possible.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So having a more veteran guy, he may be able to go out here and do this freaky offense shit.
Yeah.
Shit that, Mariota couldn't do because he couldn't read the fucking, or whatever his issues were. Bone, hammy, all that old shit.
He was beat up.
Yeah, AR might be able to get out here and do some things. My thing is, how much respect will he have from Aaron Rodgers? Because word around the league right now is Aaron was changing the plays all the time. So if you watch the Green Bay game, it was taking Aaron Rodgers hella long to call the play like scrimmage. To snap the ball, because he was changing the play all the time. That nigga called one way in the huddle and changed that shit by the time he got to the line of scrimmage. He didn't give a fuck.
We ain't doing none of this shit.
And it wasn't just like the regular audible sets. He was calling the whole fucking play. Like, nigga, no, get over here. We changed his whole shit up.
Oh, shit, yeah.
He didn't like nothing dude was calling.
It was outdated.
Was it?
That's what the word was, that
I heard that
been
too.
the same since Brett.
Yeah, I heard the D coordinators used to just kind of laugh at the schemes that Green Bay was running because they were easy to defend. Aaron just made them work. So if he can do some shit like that, come in with some innovative shits, do more motions and shifts, so, who the flip pass, all the new
the new shit.
Yeah.
So I heard he's a spread offense kind of guy, though. So maybe that will work.
That might be a
Yeah,
research.
I thought that motherfucker
AR-12. That's my dude
But
right
that
there.
ain't their whole issue, though, for me.
No, it's defense.
Green Bay got to do something free agency. Green Bay don't spend no money.
Since Reggie White.
Exactly. They bring back.
Since
They brought
Reggie
old
White.
ass Peppers. You know what I'm saying? That one time he came and did a little. They don't bring in nobody. So we'll see. But I know one thing. LaFleur likes to run the damn ball.
Yeah.
So they gonna hand that ball off.
Good.
They don't do nothing else.
Which may mean they're gonna draft one of these running backs coming up.
For what?
But the pool is so trash this year.
But they got a running back.
Gym in there.
Who?
The Adams dude was nice before he got hurt.
Okay.
He was solid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You don't need a
He was a good
superstar.
fantasy pickup.
Yeah.
I had them both at one point. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
No,
But
but
that's what I'm
the best
saying.
hire of the weekend though was in Tampa Bay.
Todd Bowles at DC.
No, Bruce Arians the head
Bruce
coach.
Arians.
Head coach.
That's
That could prove to be some dangerous
That
shit.
was the
That
best
is
hire
the
of the
problem.
weekend.
The way Arians runs, likes to throw the ball all over the yard,
Jameson
and
is
Ball's
bad.
defense.
Problem.
Ooh,
Yeah.
it could be.
That was the hire, not to cut nobody off, but that was to me. That was the hire of the week. When I saw that, I was like, "Shit, that's gonna work."
good call.
No,
That's
you're
gonna
right.
work.
Good fucking call.
Yeah.
See, that's the other reason why I was confused. So Arians came out early in the process saying the only job he would take was Cleveland.
Yeah.
He was on record saying, I ain't fuck all them up. I want to go to Cleveland. I think he wanted to play with, you know what I'm saying, with Baker.
Man, that's
That offense and all the weapons they
to
had.
work with.
That's a lot to work with. So then I was sitting like, all right, if you already know the nigga got the itch to come back and coach,
Yeah.
if I'm Green Bay, I'm making the call. Like, nigga, I got an all-pro for you right now. I got a wide receiver, Devontae Adams, right now.
Yeah.
It's all football here. You ain't got to worry about no distractions. Nigga, it's cheese and football up
That's
here and
it.
bratwurst, nigga. That's all we got up here.
Right.
Maybe they did.
said,
Maybe he told them niggas, nah, no thank you. He
cold.
I was just ready to say,
Arizona.
he old nigga. I don't want to go deal with that cold.
Probably
I'd
the
rather
same
go to
thing
Tampa.
with Cleveland. He probably spoke on it and thought about it. Like, wait a minute. They do it like
He get a lot of cold.
Right.
I've been in Arizona enjoying this good weather.
Yeah, but that was a nice pickup though.
Yeah.
I hope James got his mind right and ball out.
Ah,
I hope.
let's hope so,
Right now,
man.
it's looking
If I'm not mistaken, they were saying that they was going to bring Byron Leftwich on.
Oh, they gonna leave him on the staff? Leftwich.
Leftwich will be going with Tampa. It's going to work.
Where's
with
he at right
Aaron.
now? He's the OC
He's
right
still
now.
in Arizona, but you know
That's
that
OC.
staff got fired.
Yeah. I can see that. Was he?
That'll
did
work.
Arians hire him
Yeah.
originally as
Yeah.
an undergrad type shit,
Yeah.
intern or whatever the fuck?
They were saying him as the OC. It's like that'd be nice.
Well, he used to be a quarterback coach, if nothing else.
Hey,
if
somebody got
nothing
to
else.
get in between that boy ears.
Speaking
One
of
good
that,
time.
so we talking about Jameis Crab Legs Winston.
Yeah.
Right. Nigga. All right,
Crab legs.
crab legs, man.
Crab
So
legs.
here's a question though:
He did.
if you're Tampa, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you stick with him?
Yeah.
I'll
give him-
I will give him another 2 years with Arians.
Yeah.
Yep. You not giving him that at all? You not giving him that?
He'd be lucky to get one fucking with me.
Ooh.
I only said it because I also have a high draft pick. We was trash.
They need to get
It might-
wide out.
It might be
wide out.
It might be a quarterback that fall in my lap too.
But they had like 5, aren't they?
Look at
Five,
that
6.
class.
And it's
man.
only two
How about
worth
it's
of
only
shit.
2
Right?
so
Exactly.
far?
Exactly. But the rest of your dudes at the top, right? Got quarterbacks already for the most part. Arizona don't need one.
No.
Niners don't need one.
No.
Giants will take one, of course.
Haskins.
Jets don't need one,
No.
right?
Raiders don't.
Don't need one. So everybody who need one's got to move up to go get it.
Right.
So unless if nobody jumps me, that kid from Duke is decent. If he falls in my lap, I've seen what Jameis has done.
That kid from Duke remind me of Jim Drunkenmiller, bro.
Ha!
I'm just saying. I
No,
watch
I
a lot of
get
football,
I get that.
and it's a lot of hype that come with certain kids.
Oh,
And then at that next level, it just be like,
The
damn.
only reason I
Ryan
laugh like
Leaf.
that is because some people may not even be.
Like Jameis Winston. Everybody thought Jameis Winston's bad habits were just because he was in Florida. At Florida State, excuse me.
He's immature. Hopefully
Yeah.
he's maturing. Hopefully, I mean, we got to take away the football player from the man. So, and he's a boy, mentally. A lot of this shit
Is he
was
okay.
more mature, he wouldn't have done.
Is he a man as a football player?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
No.
How much longer do I have to give a dude going into his 5th year before I say get the fuck out of here?
Okay, going into his 5th year,
That's
James
too
is
long.
what, like 26?
Something like that.
Okay, give or take 2 years, like Mike said. Give him 2 years with a different head coach, a little bit more structure. 2 more years.
This is his third head coach. And you part of the reason the head coaches is getting fired.
I'm just saying. I think Arians get the proper crew in to work with him. He has potential to be a Pro
Potential
Bowl.
had never been his issue. He's a jugs machine.
Yeah.
Jameis will throw that shit to anybody.
Get the right people to work with him.
I think he is who he is. That's my point.
Okay.
I think Jameis is always going to be a kid.
So he didn't maxed out.
As far, I think, not necessarily maxed out, because he can get better with certain things, of course.
Uh-huh.
But I think he's always going to be a guy who throws 12 to 16 interceptions. He's never going to take care of the ball.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's ever going to take care of the ball.
How many TDs will he throw? Throw them 12 to 16.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll probably still throw 30.
Okay, well, sometimes the give or take be worth it.
Can be.
Yeah, it can
Until
be.
he throws the pick at the wrong fucking time.
Andrew Luck. Like, they'll take that from Andrew Luck.
Yeah, because Andrew Luck will lead you back to victory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It helps when Luck throws three both ways, but you still win.
Right.
And the way he's throwing them into coverage, he's throwing them off, bouncing off hand. Jameis is falling to the ground and throws some shit up
Right.
Yeah.
and throwing it right to somebody else.
Straight underhand.
So I get it. I like Jameis's potential. He has all the talent in the world. And you're right, maturity is a huge issue. Like, nigga, I don't need to see you eating W's on the sideline and licking on your fingers and shit. Like you got chicken grease on your shit. Weirdo ass shit. I don't need to see none of that. Focus on doing your job and making it happen.
The nigga was eating wings on the sideline, bro.
The nigga was eating his fingers. That nigga say we gonna go out here and get this W. You gotta want it. You gotta be ready to eat it and start licking and sucking on his fingers like he was eating a W.
Yeah.
Weirdo shit.
And lost.
And yeah. And lost. Lost like a motherfucker.
Damn.
I thought the nigga was high.
Probably
Nigga
was.
was like, that shit was strange. Like, nigga, who the fuck is... I was like, all right, bro.
That's
Nigga,
just
this still
sad.
throwing hand? Like, what is you doing? It was just weird, but
That's just.
all right. All right. So,
That is just fucking sad.
that nigga's a weirdo, but we knew that already. That nigga crotch grabbing and stealing crab legs. That nigga's he's a different kind of dude, man.
Crotch grabbing.
Crotch grabbing, man.
Hopefully his own.
No, nigga, the Uber driver. We gonna act like we don't remember that now?
Yeah.
I thought it was her butt.
Nah, it was a crotch.
He was going for the snappy
What
dappy.
are you doing?
That nigga
That boy was
The
going straight
Uber
to the
driver?
snappy dappy. Yeah.
being a motherfucking
He's
sexual
working
deviant.
class, nigga.
Instead of
He's a baller.
That nigga
He's
the
supposed to
deviant.
get what he want when he want it.
That nigga, this ain't Florida State. Ain't no more covering up rape charges, nigga. He had that too. That nigga tried to take some pussy. He stole some crab legs. Now he feeling on pussy. He eating W's but taking L's. That nigga's a problem, man. 2 more years,
Two
huh?
more years, yeah.
Shit.
Give him an opportunity to
That
get his
nigga-
mind right.
That nigga another 2 more years, he gonna end up doing 10 years in the
Well, I
joint.
mean, granted, I would give him 2, but realistically, he only got this coming season.
This one
That's
option
gonna
year.
make
That's
a
it.
break.
That's
real,
it.
Real talk.
That's
It's
all
gonna
you
make
got.
a break. And after that, I
Right.
can see him oopsing him if he don't have a good
Get
season.
the fuck out of here. That's what this is what I was saying though. That's why I can see them still taking a quarterback in the draft.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely
banking for something next year.
You definitely understand.
No, take
what
one.
they're
If
doing.
one falls to you, take it.
Yeah.
Because Jameis start doing what Jameis do, turn to that jugs machine and start spraying that shit all over the yard. Fuck it. Plug the youngster in that you like anyway, and it's your guy because you drafted him.
Right.
Go from there. Cut Jameis ain't shit. Trade that nigga. I don't know. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Some niggas you can trade him too. All right, man. Let's see. We got any more sports in here? Oh, ain't gonna be much to say about this shit, but we had the natty last night, college football national championship. This shit was lopsided from the word go.
Man.
Clemson beat the dog shit out of Alabama, unrolled the tide. We got any thoughts on the game? Or
Yeah, I do. They unrolled, re-rolled, and lit that shit, bro. Them boys was
Did
on
you
Them niggas
say
got Rick rolled.
unrolled?
Yeah,
They was
unrolled.
on fire.
Yeah,
Man,
they beat the
what?
shit out of Bama.
A bunch
I
of
seen
freshmen.
somebody tweeted. Somebody tweeted and said Alabama came out dry because they got left out of the NFL playoffs. God,
Niggas is wild, man.
That's wild. But yeah, Clemson
Shit,
was the better team. That Trevor Lawrence, man, he's gonna look good in that Dallas Cowboys group.
You get rid of Dak in 2 years? You stupid, boy.
Man, because I'm looking at them, I'm like, this nigga look like a 16, bro.
Hey,
That's a modern ass Joe Montana.
They said Peyton with legs.
Yeah, they comparing him. He's Peyton Manning with mobility.
Hella.
Comparison.
He was cool as fuck in the pocket. I mean, most cats I would see move,
He had
throw the ball away. He was getting smacked.
He had nerves in the beginning, but once he got settled in,
He was
that was
throwing.
it.
Dimes.
Ain't nobody marched on Bama like that since Martin Luther King Jr.
And he did it like 5 times.
That nigga, I'm
He
telling
did
you.
it like 5 times. He said like this.
He had a pocket.
I'm trying to ignore that shit.
I'm telling you.
I think I
Nobody did that shit since the King.
He
Man.
hell out of pocket,
You ain't
bro.
never seen him be dominated like that since then.
He
That
is
shit
hella
was
out
ridiculous.
of pocket. And we got February next month.
Hey, man, we celebrate.
BH.
We celebrate.
Wow.
They beat the shit out of Bama. And the two main niggas that beat the shit out of Bama were freshmen.
Yeah.
Freshman quarterback, true freshman quarterback, and a true freshman wide receiver.
It's like 2 or 3 of them freshman receivers running around doing their thing.
I say all that to say, don't be surprised you get a rematch to the next 2 years. The next 2 years be the same niggas in the national championship game. Because Tua is a freshman too.
Is he?
Oh, really?
No, he's a sophomore. I'm sorry.
Oh,
He's a true sophomore. He was a freshman last year when they won it.
Shit.
So you
That's
still
scary.
got to deal with him for next year. And Bama's always going to recruit. They ain't never going to be a problem for them.
I want to say they
Yeah, I
were
was
like top
enjoying
3
seeing them
recruiting
kids
class.
rebelling against Bama and that recruiting shit, man.
Yeah, how many rebelling?
Understanding that nigga just because we here don't mean I'm gonna play. Them niggas be losing 5-star niggas on that bench, man.
They do.
And to your point, like we talked about the other day, yeah, come in and earn it. Yeah, that too.
No, I get it both ways. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I get a dude saying, "Nah, I ain't trying to sit on the bench because you got 2 5-star niggas in front of me."
Right.
I get that.
Yeah, the whole objective is to play, right?
Yeah.
But they have that new rule now because Ohio State did this a lot.
transfer
You could you could play players up to 4 games and then put a shirt on.
Yeah.
They did.
You can play way longer now before you
Yep.
red shirt.
Ohio State did that with like 2 running backs. this
Nigga,
year.
everybody in the country did that shit.
Oh, well, yeah.
Everybody was doing that shit. Once they changed it before, it was a percentage. Like you couldn't play like
Yeah.
more than like 10 snaps, nigga. That's it. It's over. You can play 4 games. I mean, to the last 4 games of the year,
Oh, man.
And
And
play
still
him
get a
like-
red shirt?
and still get a red shirt. That's what I'm saying. So it changed the game.
Yeah, you gain a little experience in there.
Exactly. I can play you for the first half of the season when you playing these bum ass niggas.
Right.
I'm like, all right, we're gonna shut you down. We're going into our league shit. I got to shorten my bench.
Right.
Like
Right.
almost like playoff football.
Right.
Like, all right, all you freshman niggas have a seat, but you played though. I told you was gonna play this
I
year,
told you was going to play.
Yep.
and that's
Right.
what you did. And I can take the motherfucker off of you anytime still too. So if anything happened, injury, nigga, come on back. You got experience now.
Yeah.
That's all I needed you to have. But yeah, so I can see these 2 teams being in the national championship again next year. They're gonna come back next year at 1-2. A lot of Bama's receivers come back. Bama always got somebody to replace on the defensive line,
Yeah.
and that ain't.
Man, where was that depth last night?
I don't know. I don't know what happened last night. I know Quentin Williams didn't play as much as he normally does. Normally he don't come out.
Because he was gassed.
I know, but from what?
Bruh.
It ain't an elevation issue
No,
like
it wasn't
in the Bay
elevation.
Area. Like
Wasn't hella run tackling either.
Hey,
Just going up
fuck
and down the field
Dabo
on that
Swinney.
ass.
Wherever the hell we're at in California, shut up.
I'm with him. Who gives a fuck about Santa Clara?
You in the Bay.
Nigga,
Did he really
Yeah.
dog shit like
Yeah,
that?
you know what
Too
I'm
bad
saying?
San
Reggie?
Jose.
nigga, Santa
If he was in
Clara.
the town and said some shit like that, he would have got
He
paid.
would. If he was in the
Would've got
town, if he was in the town, he would have known he was in Oakland.
Oh,
Facts.
I mean,
Who
Yeah.
the fuck knows anything
You-
about Santa Clara?
You know when you in Oakland.
I know shit about
Did
Santa
you
Clara.
really? Wherever I'm at, California.
And the damn stadium's in the middle of bumfuck anyway. Like, ain't nothing
I
there.
had some guests at the job that walked from our hotel to motherfucking In-N-Out Burger on Hagenberger.
Changed their life,
They came back and was like, "You did not tell us about the area." I said, "Look,
Yeah.
you didn't ask.
tell you about the area.
Motherfucker said, "Can I walk?" I said, "You can, but I wouldn't recommend it."
That's all I need to tell you.
I would not recommend. That's the second time that shit happened. They talking about the people sitting outside the Wingstop. Well, duh, the goddamn hood.
Welcome to the town.
Yeah, you should know wherever city you go to. If you see the stadium, the hood is somewhere near the stadium. You always one bad turn away from the hood if the stadium is there.
In most places.
Yeah, not anymore.
In most places.
Them shits.
I mean, yeah, well, not in Santa Clara.
Not in Santa Clara, no.
No, there ain't no fuck good. Fuck Santa Clara. Anyway, fuck them. All right, man. So that's the sports we got this week. All right, man. We done beat around the bush already. Do we, as a collective, I'm just going to pose a question to y'all.
Come on.
Do we want to speak on the main topic that is blowing up everywhere? Surviving our
Yes, we
Chilling.
should. We should.
All right, so
Drop the bag on that nigga.
It's deeper than just him, though.
What bag?
Yeah.
The kill switch bag.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't say the bag no more. That's money now. That's why I wanted to be. I had a feeling what you was talking
Put
about.
the bag on his goddamn
I was
head.
trying to figure it out. I'm like, the bag.
Nah, I had a feeling he was talking about knocking him off. All right, so listen. Before we dive into this, I want to give full disclosure for me. I didn't see the doc. I tried to watch the shit on my Fire Stick. The shit said my damn channel wasn't formatted properly, and I couldn't watch the shit. YouTube took the shit down.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't watch it on there. So I was stuck. So the only thing in my commentary I'm going to offer is the shit I already knew about, which was Aaliyah and the little girl getting peed on in that sex tape. That's all I can give you.
That's the only story there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the only story there.
That's all
Everything else is opinionated. It's bullshit, in my opinion.
You don't think none of the other parts is true?
And the way some of them wenches was looking, bruh.
Looking now or looking then?
If they look like this now, I can imagine what they look like then. But I was raised to believe half of what I hear and none of what I see. Outside of what we do know, and I had an ill feeling with Kels back with the Aaliyah thing, just to put that out there. I don't condone no grown man doing nothing with a young lady like that at any age.
Right.
You know, I don't even, being older, once I matured, I always figured you got a certain amount of age between men and women.
Right.
If you're dating. The older I get, the higher the women.
The higher, yeah.
43, nigga, I couldn't fuck with nobody under 35.
I got you. So that's your own personal scale. Okay.
Correct.
So, in agreement in this room, Kels is a nasty bastard. That an agreement in this room?
That should
Yes,
die.
he has demons.
That should die. Okay.
He has demons.
Mike, did you see the whole doc,
I
right?
seen the whole
You saw the whole thing?
Mm.
You didn't see the whole thing? Okay.
I was repulsed.
That's real. I can see that.
I watched that whole
Okay, so
thing.
you saw the whole document. Wait, so why do you think they lying if you didn't see the whole thing?
I know some people who used to dance for R. Kelly.
Okay.
And truth is, Andrea used to bring him young girls.
That might have been in there.
You know.
That was in there.
That was in there.
That was in there.
Okay, so I have a hard time, a person playing victim, and you're helping to enable. Where was your voice when you was bringing these young ladies to this man?
I think a lot of people had that question. I saw that question going around.
You know,
a lot.
so that
now
hurt
this
me
is
right
his
there.
ex-wife you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Now what? Okay, that was after. Again, I didn't see it. Mike saw it. So you can help me out here. Was she also a victim in some kind of way?
She was on that motherfucker crying like she was, putting on a damn good show for the shit she talking now about how
Some
she
people could
respected
do it
and
like
all
that. Some people could do
I'm
it
not
like
with
that.
that, bro.
But if you participating, you can't play victim when you was a victimizer. That's like me going to rob a nigga and then get mad when the nigga come and rob me back. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You participating. Where was your voice then when you was bringing them young girls?
Yeah. So what I took away from, like, again, just from before I even get into that, what did, Mike, since you're the only person in the room who saw the entire thing, you saw the whole thing. What did you think about the documentary and the shits?
Just to be honest, it was heartbreaking, bro. But I feel bad for the parents. I'm also upset with the parents too, because they allowed themselves to be manipulated. They allowed themselves to have their child ripped from them like that. Like, I'm not gonna put my other child in place of me as a parent with my life force, my child. I'm not doing that. I mean, granted, yeah, you're supposed to look over your sister, your brother, all that, but no. When it's some shit like that, and you know that there's history, I don't give a fuck if you got off 3, 4, 5 times, alleged, accused, whatever. I don't give a fuck. This is gonna be me. I'm gonna be so fucking hands on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even listening to shit that he tell me on the phone because that's all that was happening. Every time they got an inkling of something going on, they was running back to that nigga on the phone and he just telling them shit.
Can I interject on that?
Huh?
Because as a dad with daughters, that shit ain't going on.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And
so I can't even sympathize with the parents because it's like, nigga, in your right mind, nigga, you saw a dollar sign, you sold your child.
Right, but that's where my anger for the parents comes from, because they weren't thorough enough to me. They were not thorough enough. I'm not putting my child in the face of a predator, alleged or not, and then leaving it up to my other child to watch over, and knowing damn well this motherfucker has the means to manipulate the situation from another child. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. And that's all he really did. He played her, played the daughter, got rid of her motherfucking ass. Boom, got what I really wanted. And then now motherfuckers ain't seen their daughter in 3 years.
Yeah, she don't want to go home.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds damn near like Stockholm syndrome.
That's what it is. And because when they describing this woman's activity, she's fucked mentally. Like, this all she know is him, and him.
But
you can't break away from the nigga or none of the shit.
But this opens up a broader topic of conversation, though. Because you do know that he was a victim also, right?
Yeah, man, but still, you don't go spreading that shit about the motherfucking world because it happened to you. What the fuck?
Hold on. Hear me out.
I grew up around, one of my biggest heroes was a fucking drug dealer. You see me going around motherfucking cooking up and doing all this other shit? And being in a no, but I'm saying is just because that's what I've been around, that's what I know. I knew that growing up, but I'm not about to let it influence me as such to where I'm going to go do it. If anything, that shit helped me spin the other way and be like, no, nigga, this ain't what you're supposed to do because you've seen the ill effects of it.
Okay, got you. But now let me interject on a little something. I only said that to say this. I remember one time we was on here talking pod, and I was talking about how, you know, nigga, I've been fucking since I was 12.
Yeah.
At the time, it really didn't resonate to the magnitude of the reality.
Right.
Nigga, I was molested too if I think about the shit. Girl being 19.
Yeah.
Not saying all sins is
being
going to be.
12.
Yeah, you being 12.
Being 12.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Being 12. But I said that to say this. We got to start factoring in little boys who have been touched too. Like I said, that R. Kelly shit, it opened up. I hate that he's just the focal, but it opened up a lot of different topics of conversation. Like I was telling Reg earlier about the white lady with the sex trafficking.
Yeah.
They don't even talk about her.
Chick from Smallville.
The chick from Smallville, Allison Mack.
Yeah.
You have Harvey Weinstein. Still have yet to go to court. You say he's coming up, right?
Yeah.
Still have yet to go to court. Kevin Spacey. And we have current events with this man filling up folks. Where are these dudes at?
Yeah.
And is it only because he like little boys that we really ain't talking about it? Or
Right.
Allison Mack
A lot of shit with the Catholic Church.
or the Catholic Church.
Yeah, the Catholic
Or
Church.
her pushing off these little children. You know, it's no type of, you know, it's no light shine there.
Yeah, but the nigga starving them,
I don't believe that.
shitting and pissing in buckets. Well, this is just the information that we have. If this is what you've seen, this is the only information we have. We have nothing else to go on.
So if you think that was true in any shape, form, or fashion, not then one of the alphabet boys is kicking in that door.
When you
According to some of that shit, first of all, who's calling the alphabet boys to let them know that?
Hey, somebody got to be saying something.
Well,
he's got shit buckets and piss buckets.
As
And
of
Everybody on the
today-
payroll.
starving folks.
As of today, he's officially under criminal investigation. I just read that. As of today,
In Georgia or something, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's officially
Yeah,
under.
because in Atlanta he supposedly had a sex ring.
Yeah,
Traffic
but
ring.
they walked the chick through the house, and she was actually older when she was just a big ass R. Kelly fan that he had under the shits or whatever. She could barely walk through the house. She was fucked up walking through the house. She couldn't go in her room that was supposed to be her room or whatever. Her mental state was fucked off. Like even just entering the house, goddamn, like you.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard with some of this to decipher what may be embellished. Some again, I didn't see it, and what is cold hard fact. I think that's to Rob's point.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. The fact we know for sure is the shit with Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Marrying her when she was underage, and this man's getting on there saying, "Yeah, I forged the paperwork." Cause I didn't see that clip.
Right.
I was the nigga who forged it. You know what I'm saying? So they can get married, and the sex tape with the girl, right?
Yeah.
He should have went down a long time ago.
Right.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, my generation, when the shit went down, we were too young to grasp the shit either.
Yeah.
To really enforce some shit like that. And like my mom, she listened to R. Kelly, but my mom ain't never been like into tabloid type shit either. It was just like, oh, I like this song.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like she didn't like having his catalog, like how we had this whole catalog.
Yeah.
It was I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah, certain
you know
ones.
what I'm saying? It was certain shit. That's all she was rocking with. She had a nigga whole CD. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of older people, and even with that, a lot of older people, you tell them, okay, he was dating a young girl. That's kind of how they grew up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the onus of the issue I'm putting on, I don't give a damn if the girl's lying or not. It's on Kels.
Yeah.
You are the adult.
Period.
You are the predator in this situation. I've had arguments with motherfuckers all through Facebook all week about, well, no, the girl's got to take some responsibility with certain shit. If you're talking about the grown ones, okay.
Yeah.
I can listen to you that arguing point from you. You tell me the girl was, you know what I'm saying, 19, 20. Even then, it's still shaky because you
Yeah,
still.
when I was 35, she was just a fan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're 35.
Yeah.
I can't say nothing to you about none of that.
Right.
If he laid a pimp game on her, he fucked her brain up. I can't say nothing to that.
Hey.
What I can tell you is, you can't tell me or justify anything. This nigga rolling up to the high school all the time, fucking with 16-year-old girls and younger.
That's something we've all.
We've all and all them niggas is predators.
Right.
Everybody keep talking about, oh well, the girl, they knew what they was doing. How can you ain't question this grown ass nigga running up here all the time?
Right.
That 16-year-old girl don't get into a grown nigga car out on that school ground until that grown nigga roll up there.
Yeah.
Why are we questioning what the girl is doing instead of this grown nasty ass nigga rolling up here all the fucking time? Right. And to Rob's point, I don't want to go off on a rant here. Even to Rob's point, we also do have to talk about the shit that happens to boys because motherfuckers gloss over that. And unfortunately, being men, that toxicity, we pass that down the line.
Yep.
We always have.
Thanks.
If your younger cousin, right? I ain't gonna say your son. Everybody see their kids a little differently. Mm-hmm. But if your younger cousin came up to you, let's say you're in your 20s, right? Mm-hmm. Your 17-year-old cousin or 16-year-old cousin come up to you. I smashed one of my teachers at the school. You ain't gonna think shit about it. Oh, nigga, for real? You might high five, nigga. Y'all gonna talk some shit.
Yeah.
You gonna celebrate the shit with him.
But there's an issue there.
Right.
There's an issue there. This nigga, you just got molested. You just got taken advantage of by a fucking adult.
You just got raped.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. That shit. This door has to swing both ways.
Right.
There are victims on both sides of this shit. And I don't need to hear shit from R. Kelly ever again.
Yeah.
He could pipe his ass right to a fucking prison cell. Sing to them niggas. I don't give a fuck what you got going on no more. Nigga, fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
Now, while he piping, nigga, I want to see Weinstein.
It's a bunch of motherfuckers.
I want to see Spacey.
It's a bunch of them that need to go.
A bunch.
It is a bunch of them.
Woody Allen nasty ass who's still celebrated.
Yeah, he is. Married with his 13-year-old niece or stepdaughter.
He waited until she turned
weird
18. It was his adopted daughter. Strange.
They were dating while she was like 13. It's some
Bro,
freak
come on
shit.
here, man.
But
This is actual factual. Like I said,
This is
Kells
what I'm
ain't
saying.
the
I'm
only
just
one.
saying that's nasty as fuck.
it's nasty
But
as
that's
fuck.
why I'm saying we gotta broaden that scope. We just can't focus on the shit that we hear about him, doing. It's other people that's way sicker.
I mean, are they doing it to the degree he's doing it?
Hell yeah.
My thing is this.
Probably greater.
Even if they're not, right? Let's say they're not. you still violate.
Yeah, no
So
sin
my thing is,
the other. You're right.
So when I the scope I want to see broaden with this R. Kelly shit, all right, Kels is a nasty motherfucker, needs to go away forever, right? Get his ass up out of here. His nasty ass motherfucking manager and shit. Get that nigga up out of here. Everybody that was complicit to this shit needs to go.
Including his motherfucking ex-wife.
Including her.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Get rid of
That's going to be the problem.
Real talk.
Including her. That's going to be an issue. I'm trying to tell you. When did she get with him? How old was she? I'm telling you.
They about the same age, bro. She's in her 40s.
Okay.
She's not.
I didn't see the story. I didn't see the whole story. So I can't.
She's not a youngster. She's in her.
But
40s.
all I'm saying is, when you talk about somebody's mental state, if there was any kind of fear there, that's what I'm saying. I have no idea what her mental state was. We've seen women be taken advantage, be scared to move.
Right. Well,
be
my
scared
thing
to buck
is,
against.
It's real talk, bro. She was turned out by that dollar bill. That's why she was going to get them bras and wasn't even tripping.
Might have been. I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know. But I know we've seen women be in battered situations and do shit knowing they don't want to do it,
right?
But scared of the repercussions of not doing it. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
That fear may have been there. I don't know.
Yeah, because even in the documentary,
it's possible, but
they said a lot of the shit that he had some of the chicks doing, they wasn't cool with it, but he was beating ass if they didn't do it.
But that's why it's gonna be hard to process. That's what I'm saying. That's part of that fear
have
shit.
A scanner in the house, bro, where niggas can 911 on their cell phone, or,
The problem is, but here, okay. I hate to bring it back here. There's a slight parallel I'm going to give you. All right, just bear with me because it's going to sound far fetched. I'm going back to slavery.
Go ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
That same fear we had, our people had of running away, knowing the repercussions if we get caught running, the beatings we took, feet getting chopped off, torture, the hanging, all that kind of shit. Mm-hmm. That fear kept some people from running.
Right.
Right?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It could be the same issue if you're in a battered or abusive ass relationship. The fear of the repercussions of trying to get away, especially if I know, because the rumor is he also had like police niggas giving heads up when the wellness calls was coming in.
Yep.
So if I know you got cops on your payroll, who am I calling?
My mom, my dad.
No, the mom and dad is the ones making the motherfucking wellness calls.
And so that's what I'm saying. So the same way a kidnapper moves with nigga or a molester, we've heard stories of molesters telling motherfuckers, you tell anybody I did this to you, I'm gonna kill your parents. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm saying. So I have no idea the psychological games or threats he may have made to put these women in this state.
That's probably possible.
That's all I'm saying.
Possible.
It's a possibility.
It's possible.
So fear can cripple you.
Right.
To the point you do shit you know you ain't supposed to do, but there's a fear of what may happen to you if you don't do it.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So that nigga was a physical abuser, a mental abuser. Because Dame Dash came out about the shit after seeing this shit. And he was saying that Aaliyah wouldn't even talk about it. All she ever said was he's a bad man. He's a real bad man. She couldn't get deep into it.
Right.
At least not deep enough to where he wanted to share it on the little podcast or video thing he did, right? But that's trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's traumatic.
It's traumatic as fuck. And now, you were a whole different dude. Now you grown, and you still are scared to speak on the shit that happened to you while you was with this fool over here. You are now in a safer place, but the fear still resonates.
I don't like the fact that Dame Dash placed the demise of Rockefeller on that. Because Jay-Z...
He said it was a part of it. He didn't say it was the whole demise.
Well, yeah,
it was a part of it.
But Jay-Z, in my opinion, did what was right. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know what, you got this shit going on. I don't fuck around with my image, dog. Done. The album dropped. All that shit happened, and nigga Jay-Z had no part of that.
Okay,
there was no tour. There was no none of that.
But Jay got to take blame too, though. And I'm a Jay-Z fan. But if my man is dating her, my man is dating Aaliyah, right? Mm-hmm. And I know what you did with Aaliyah. Because Dame said Jay knew. He said he told Jay, man, why we fucking with you? He violated my girl. Why am I fucking with you to begin with?
Right.
That's my issue. I'm saying back now once the heat came, the fan outroar, the trial, the whole I get that. Why do it in the first place? If Rob is dating a chick, right, and somehow I get cool with the dude who used to beat up Rob's chick, He want to do business, right?
Yeah.
Once I know that's what he used to do to Rob's chick, I'm not fucking with this nigga.
Yeah.
Even if you did shit before I even knew you,
Yeah.
before I knew her, I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking with you. So even if you retroactively go back and clean up your mess a bit, I question why you even did it in the first place. You chasing the dollar though. You chasing money. At some point, you got to stop chasing money and stand on your moral ground. If you have one.
Well, part of maturation, like we were speaking on a little earlier. You know, he matured to that point. He don't lust for the dollar. You know, he pick and choose what he do.
And again, that was what 20-something, Jay.
Yeah.
So I mean, motherfuckers do a lot of strange shit for money.
Yeah. Facts.
So
like sell their kids.
But you know, you were still grown making a decision. So you got to, you know what I'm saying, be accountable for that shit too.
Right.
And all you niggas on Facebook, you ain't got to at me on nothing, nigga. Period. I'm not going to hold minors to the same standards I hold adults.
You can't.
Period.
You can't.
Some of these motherfuckers will tell you you can't.
But then again, some of these adults got the mindset of a minor.
Say that again.
And that's why they don't see where they committed the crime at.
Say that shit again.
That's
This shit showed a lot of ignorance in a lot of you motherfuckers.
It showed a lot of ignorance in our community, though.
Yeah.
But a lot of us suffer from post-traumatic stress, man.
We do.
It's embedded in us.
Let me tell you something, man. If you grew up in an urban area, in a real urban area, hood, as we like to call it.
Hood.
I mean, I don't mean to steal a line from, you know what I'm saying, Charlemagne or nothing like that, but I think we all got PTSD.
Yeah.
In some form or fashion.
Yeah, he's talking about mental health all the time. It's real.
We do, man.
It's real.
But it's I think we have an issue when we feel like one of our own is getting attacked and we go into defense mode, when some of us do.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for example, we got people who automatically went straight to the race car. Why you always trying to throw the black man under the bus? Do the black man deserve to be under the bus or not, my nigga?
Man, if you doing some sick shit, that
you deserve to be under that fucking bus.
Exactly. Yeah.
Bus, nigga, 18-wheeler, nigga, anything else I can roll over your motherfucking ass.
All of that.
So that's what I'm saying. I get the race. You can pull the race card out in any situation you really want to. Mm-hmm. If you can find a race issue with anything if you look deep enough into it.
Right.
That's just the truth.
Right.
But my nigga, I ain't pulling a race card out for a nigga I know it's a criminal. I'm just not.
Right.
You a fucking pedophile. You a predator, nigga. We should have offed your ass a long time ago. We didn't. You made some motherfucking hits after that fucking tape shit came out. And niggas was rocking with it. And I'm one of them.
Me too.
Yeah.
Nigga, I got the nigga whole catalog damn near.
Me too.
Well, actually, I didn't buy nothing at the Chocolate Factory, but it don't matter. You get my point. But you get my point.
Yeah.
Chocolate Factory is well after that tape came out.
I got TP3. That was my last one.
I might have TP3. I don't know. Anyway. I mean, I ain't playing them shits. But you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we all got some culpability to it. We all still endorse this nigga. We gave him a lot of the power he got. The fame brought a lot of power to him. And he used that shit to keep doing that nasty ass shit he was doing. And all them other grown ass motherfuckers with him. Mm-hmm. All you niggas on the police force that he had on the payroll was hitting him up. You motherfuckers need to go to jail. Management needs to go to jail. You motherfucking parents. You
Need
parents.
to go to jail.
Who sold your kids in a lot. Y'all niggas are disgusting, man. Y'all niggas are just fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but
Period.
And
it's an open door. It's an open door on that. I just hope, like I say, okay, you got Bill with the pills. Sad but unfortunate, but you commit the crime, do the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got Kells humbling not too far behind him. You know, you commit the crime, you do the time. I'm a firm believer in that. Like I said, I got daughters, love them to death. Nigga do something across one of mine. But
yeah,
I hope, like I said, I hope it's others that's getting ready to fall too.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And I hope within our community makes us look at the niggas who fucking with the young girls
a lot differently,
and not just accepting that shit.
We need to go back to being elders within our respective communities. You know, we've lost touch.
We lost a lot of shit, man.
Pointing fingers and shit and blaming one for the other and the other for the other, and that's just mass confusion.
We got to get a lot of that shit back, man. So.
Yeah.
But any last thoughts before we move on from this KL shit?
Nope.
Nasty ass nigga.
Kind of freed my chest because there was a lot I was reading and seeing. Just
I told myself I gotta
beat
stop
up.
responding to certain shit. I just gotta ignore it.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, I don't advocate.
I blocked
Damn,
3
I
niggas
understand what
already.
this bruh said.
I blocked like 3. It might have been 4. 3 or 4 motherfuckers I just blocked. Like, y'all, this ignorance is just astounding. Nigga.
Man.
I don't even want to see this shit on my fucking timeline.
Right. You got to that point.
Yeah.
Like,
y'all
I can't even
niggas-
enjoy my own motherfucking thing.
Yeah, like, this shit is baffling, man. I don't fucking get it, man. But since, you know what, though? I'm going to lighten the mood just a little bit.
What you got?
We're talking about villains anyway. You know what I'm saying? Cosby, the rest of these nasty motherfuckers running around here. Let me try to lighten the mood just a bit, right? All right, hold on. I'm trying to woo side.
This nigga stirring the pot.
I'm trying to woo side just a little bit. All right, best villain. All right? Don't say Kels, because like, I ain't talking about that nigga. We know that already. Best villain. What's real? I had a debate with the missus about this, right?
Best villain.
Best villain, all right? Heath Ledger's Joker or Thanos.
The Joker.
What?
So I told you it's going to be a debate.
Joker.
Thanos, hands down, man.
Joker.
Hands down.
All right. Rob, you say the Joker. Give it to me. Why
I've seen
Joker?
all variations of the Joker. It's only been one Thanos.
Yeah, I said Heath
on.
Ledger's
He's
Joker.
right. Like I was getting ready to say, there's only been one Thanos.
Come on, man.
We've seen many variations of the Joker.
Tell us why you say the Joker.
Heath Ledger Joker was so complex in layers, dog. By the end of the movie, I was rooting for him. I'm just saying.
Tune in next week.
Kill that nigga, bud.
He was straight G about his shit.
Episode
He was.
22.
He was
He was
G
savage.
about his shit.
He was savage. I give you that.
You know, it wasn't hella goofy bouncing around. You know, Jack Nicholson was good. But
Yeah.
Heath Ledger, yeah.
Jack Nicholson was close to like the comic book version,
Yeah.
like how the, you know what I'm saying, the TV
Yeah,
version.
like the
how he was-
60s version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Class clown type, you know what I'm saying? All right, Mike, you say Thanos, huh?
Yeah.
All right, man. What
Thanos
sell
was,
it.
Thanos was a smooth ass tyrant, bruh. The nigga came with like in the beginning with the before he beat the shit out the Hulk.
That shit give you a leg up
Yeah,
anyway.
the whole motherfucking the spiel he gave niggas, you know what I'm saying, about destiny and all the shit before he, you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga was a smooth killer, bruh. He was smooth. And motherfuckers like, man, look, I'll kill half these motherfuckers and I'm gonna go chill. and that's some cool shit to do, and it's gonna make life better.
Hold on,
Who
man.
the fuck is doing that?
Thanos was a 13-foot alien, nigga, fucking with some goddamn humans.
The
Well, meta
goddamn
humans.
question
Meta
said,
humans.
the question
But-
said, who was the best villain and why?
Yeah.
I'm telling you why. This nigga had philosophical reasoning for wiping out half of a motherfucker's existence.
And so did the
And
Joker.
thought it was okay, and thought it would make the world a better place.
And so did his Joker.
No, he did not.
Yes,
he was
he
just
did.
a crazy ass motherfucking white boy. I stole that from Rob for last week. I stole that from Rob for last
Oh,
week.
shit.
Yeah.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker, you had. I'm not even gonna say that because that's a bit sensitive. But that motherfucker don't compare to Thanos, bro. He said, man,
Give
look,
the tiebreaker.
I'm gonna obtain the strongest weapon in the universe, and I'm gonna put this plan together on an even bigger scale. In my opinion, that's how a motherfucker's train of thought should be about life itself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Knock niggas off?
Not to knock niggas off, but whatever idea you have, you should want to do that shit at the highest motherfucking
The highest
level.
scale. I got
You know what I'm saying? Like when he went and got Gamora, his daughter, he was in the process of doing that to this planet, this one little spot.
Mm-hmm.
But he had said, "Nah, I got to get the gauntlet, and I got to do it to everybody, everywhere, and then this motherfucker gonna be balanced as it should be." So, in essence, the nigga he had a plan. It was a fucked up plan, but he had a plan.
All right. For me, it's also Thanos.
Yeah, see how that's your motherfucker. How about your boy?
My reasoning is slightly different.
Go.
All right. This nigga went out and got a bedazzled Michael Jackson glove. Nigga.
Tune in next week.
Told motherfuckers what he was gonna do with the fucking glove.
and did it.
He heaved his ass from one planet to the next. Right? Took a motherfucking axe to the chest.
Yeah.
He did.
Nigga pushed it in deeper. Still didn't kill him. Told him, nigga, you should have went for the head, nigga.
It was almost over, too.
The fact that, and here's the biggest key. He won. He's the only villain that won.
That is what else I love about it. To me, it's not
No, you good.
But
He
to
won.
me, like, I love Megatron. That's one of my favorite characters in any series, right?
Yeah.
But I hated the fact that the nigga never won.
And nigga always lost.
Man, no, I stopped watching.
Right,
listen,
He lost.
I stopped watching. I stopped
movie,
watching
lost.
Training Day early because that nigga Lonzo didn't win. I stopped watching American Gangster early because motherfucking Frank Lucas didn't win. It's cool to see the motherfucking villain win in a certain situation.
Every now and then.
Every now and then it is. You know what I'm saying?
Especially, man. Well, if a nigga knock you off with a Michael Jackson glove, nigga, it's over.
It's a wrap.
You won, nigga.
a
I mean,
wrap.
don't get me wrong. Joker had the makeup shit going. We was like, this nigga, and he was savage. When nigga broke the pool cue, told you niggas, all right, y'all fight out the winners. Roll with us, nigga. The loser when you dead, nigga. So to the death, nigga. That was savage. I was
Definitely
like, oh, shit,
cold.
This
He
nigga
was
crazy.
definitely cold.
And when the role kind of make a nigga off himself, and I don't mean make jokes about that, but when it drive you batty, that nigga was invested in that
All
shit.
the way
It kind of
in,
fucked you up.
Yeah.
But Thanos won.
Yeah, Thanos won.
That nigga won.
But he didn't, he
didn't
He
win.
turned everybody into Newport ashes.
almost.
Half the damn universe.
Niggas was blunt ashes, bro.
Niggas need a roach clip.
That's not even valid.
Holy shit. I mean, I don't know what she gonna do.
The boys went back to Earth.
And then went and retired to a shack on a distant planet.
He woke up in his shack on a distant planet.
They gonna wake up with the melted glove, though.
Man,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I'm ready, bro.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
It's gonna be nice.
that should be a field trip.
Once that
for
calendar
real.
year rolled over, it was like, nigga, Godzilla's getting ready to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'm going to see that Godzilla.
Oh, for sure.
Black Panther
Hey, man.
2.
That's not coming this year.
It's not.
Yeah. Nah, it's next year.
Oh,
Y'all, are y'all going bald?
No. I got my locks might make me a little thin at the time, but no.
Have y'all seen the the new product they putting out? It's not even the
Lace fronts, bro?
Beijing.
You talking about the lace fronts?
No, not the lace front. They got a motherfucker. I saw a commercial, right? Where the nigga is using like some kind of motherfucking ground pepper shaker on his motherfucking head.
Oh,
This
what?
is called Topic Hair Powder. The nigga.
this is why you should tip your barbers.
This motherfucker was sitting there, bud. And he's sitting there showing you how to use it. And I swear to God, it looked like he was shaking Mrs. Dash on his motherfucking head.
Oh my god! Wow.
And it's fucked up. You know, when you use the season, you season your meat, you can hear that shit go. That shit was shaking while you put that shit on this motherfucking
bro.
What does it do?
Bobby
Oh
Corbix,
my
bro?
God. It noticed like
Was it Bobby Corbix?
it might as well be Lowry's ass. This nigga was sprinkling Lowry's pepper on his head.
Oh my god!
They called that
Come
shit a
on,
day.
man.
It's supposed to be. Remember back in the day when niggas was spray painting they shit?
Yeah.
It's like
phase,
that. It's just a shakeable powder, and the motherfucker got the little holes in the top like real salt shakers.
What if it's that shit you be seeing kick up on the football field? What if it's some of that shit, bro? What if it's some of that shit?
They got field turf on the motherfucking head. Oh my god, boy. That shit had me crying. I'm like, what?
This is why the value in your barber is high.
Man. That's a relationship you got to keep proper.
You gotta
man.
keep that
That's a
relationship
personal
proper.
relationship.
That
It is
man.
on some real shit.
Hey, I just found me a new one.
I drive to
I'm
Stockton
rocking
to go
with
see
it.
my
That's
barber.
great.
I drive all the way to Stockton just to go spend that.
I was
$40.
told 3 barbers.
Man.
You get 3 good barbers, you're supposed to get 3 good women in a lifetime.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying.
In a lifetime.
I was gonna say,
In a
whoa.
lifetime.
Like,
All right, we're running out of time.
Nah, nigga, in a lifetime.
That's real.
As you can see, I ain't had a haircut in
Yeah,
a
you got
little
dreads
while.
and shit, but
You got
man,
dreads.
man, shout out to Barber Zay. If y'all looking for a nigga, he on IG. One of my former players I found out was a barber. I tried to, we had our anniversary and shit. I was trying to get my hair cut for the anniversary.
Yeah.
My normal barber, I hit him up. Like, hey, you got time on this day? He said, yeah, we good. Nigga hit me back the next morning. Said, oh, that's my son's birthday. Nigga, you didn't know that before you okayed the schedule?
Niggas wasn't reading.
So he goes, and I could do it on, what do you say, Saturday, something like that. But that's after the anniversary.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I was all right, man, whatever. I hit him up. I found him on IG.
Yeah.
Hit him up, say, hey, man, you got a spot open? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come through. He's like, yeah. So I just took a flyer. I seen, of course, he on IG. It's all photos of his cuts.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. He's like, you do good work.
Yeah.
I recognized everybody sitting in the chair from the photos, like old players and all that kind of shit. Rolled my ass down there, got the cut, rolled up on Tiff, like a brand new nigga. She was like,
Yeah,
who the
I
hell
saw
did you
a
go
little tape.
to? Man, I had the little tape. He had my beard right. I was like, ain't this a
Yeah.
bitch? I've been missing out.
That's a lost art.
Yeah, man.
A good taper is
Fuck.
lost.
Fuck with the proper barber, man. I mean, I know some of y'all don't get cuts no more, but I'm saying, fuck with your barber, man.
Get your barber right. He gonna keep
And
you
don't
right.
complain when he say $30.
Right.
And don't put none of that peppercorn shit on your fucking head either.
None of that McCormick.
None of that
Everybody coming
McCormick,
there asking
man.
for that shit. Like,
Don't
bro,
sprinkle
you
no
get that
Lowry's
lace front.
on your joint.
Niggas got that Iggy Dollar, you know what I'm saying? Little shit, bro. We was over here.
That KD?
Man,
KD.
nah, that bro.
Ooh.
Me kind of Lawrence, you know, me and my brothers, we got up together finally over this
Mm-hmm.
past weekend. You know, my uncle slid through. You know, and I have been telling my niggas, you know, like, Unc, he really midlifing. My nigga has some skinny jeans and shit. So we came up with a genius idea.
Unc ain't no little nigga.
Oh, he's lost weight. Unc done lost weight.
He ain't never little enough to put on skinny jeans, nigga.
He had on skinny jeans, my nigga.
I ain't never the movement to move it, but
Hell no,
as you
me
were.
neither. So we like, bro, why don't niggas make a curl lace front for them 50 plus niggas, man? That want to reminisce their 80s.
They got one.
Oh my god.
They do?
They got lace fronts for dudes.
A curl one?
Nigga,
I'm talking like Jerry.
if they can do a damn perm one, I'm sure they can put a curl in
Yeah,
it. before
man,
they
I'm trying to
slap
get
it on
there.
your
I'm
fucking-
trying to get there first.
It's all.
I'm trying to get there
You better
first.
hurry up.
I'm trying to get there.
Niggas got whole fake beards right now.
Man.
You better hurry up.
All of that.
I'm
he
You
that
walk
vain
around
though.
here with a fake
Are we-
beard.
are we
You
what
ain't got
vain?
nobody to thank but your punk ass daddy. You can't grow no goddamn face.
I can't grow no beard, bro. I'm content with my little ass goatee.
Well, see, yeah, but that's you. But you got niggas out here that's really putting on these Velcro
That's
joints,
shameful.
looking like whole ass food.
That's shameful. That's shameful.
I seen one nigga with a fake beard. That looked like he had a skunk on his chin. That shit was terrible.
But like nigga
You
took
don't
that
take
magic
this shit
marker
off.
and did all like
Man,
this and shit.
come on,
Yeah.
bro. You need to
Hell of that
stop.
shit all like, yeah, my nigga.
Listen, if your motherfucking beard come with ear straps, nigga, it ain't for you.
Niggas got
Leave that shit
Carlos,
alone.
Got that Carlos Boozer.
Motherfucker got that Rydell chin strap with hair on it. Nigga. Leave that shit alone, man. It's
Man,
okay.
It's not that
let it
serious.
go.
Oh,
Speaking of, y'all see the, I heard what's the name shit was fake. Y'all see the photo of Genuine and his beard?
that
I heard
do
that
look-
shit was
That
fake.
shit do look bogus.
Or
Y'all
he used just a little adjustment. He
y'all-
used too much.
He used that topic on his shits. Niggas
Y'all
laid
gotta
sideways and
stop
sprinkle,
with
sprinkle.
let
Or
look,
maybe
man.
it's Maybelline, my nigga.
Hair
Y'all
sprinkle. Beijing,
motherfuckers.
nigga.
Listen, you motherfuckers is out here trying to stop life from doing what it do. Look, man, let it happen. Fuck, I seen 3 gray hairs in my beard nigga, the other day. I was like, oh, here it
Like,
comes.
what you do? Pluck him?
Nope. They gonna sit right there, nigga. They gonna sit right
No,
there.
I got the gray hair.
Yeah.
Did you pluck
The
one,
ladies
bro?
like that salt and
Gonna
pepper,
pop up.
nigga. Ladies like the salt and pepper. Huh?
Or all pepper if you got the Lowry's joint. You can go all pepper, nigga, with the Lowry's joint. You know what I'm saying? Season your shits any way you want to. That's how you season your sauce, nigga, right
Hell
there with the
yeah.
pepper shaker.
Stop trying to rewind time, man.
Damn.
You ain't Thanos. You ain't got the time stone.
For real.
And you ain't going back. Man.
Yeah.
Stop
too,
putting motherfucking black cupcake sprinkles on top of your goddamn head, man.
Leave the
Leave it
permanent
alone.
markers alone, too.
All
man.
that shit, man. Let it go.
Wow.
Or, speaking of curl lace fronts, did y'all see that nigga Nick Cannon shit from his show?
Nuh-uh.
Oh my god. Hey. So Nick Cannon got the new show, right? Masked Singer. It's a show basically motherfucking famous people come out in full blown costume, right?
Right.
Singing different little songs, shit. You gotta guess who they are. They try to give you little hints and all that kind of shit. My nigga Nick Cannon came out there though, bud. You remember Sugar Hill? Old school movie with Wesley Snipes? Remember his daddy?
Yeah.
Rome.
Yeah.
Remember that nigga?
Yeah.
That nigga, Nick Cannon, had the whole Sugar Hill motherfucking curl, like, was only curled at the bottom type. That shit was wild, bud. That nigga looked like Lionel Richie after a bender. Like, oh shit! I said hello one time to minute.
What about that boy Young Jock shit?
Oh,
You see that boy Kool-Aid died first?
Listen. This feminizing shit gotta stop.
That ain't.
It's too late, bro.
No,
listen,
it's too late.
That's not.
It's too late.
You have. This is what I'm saying. That shit was ridiculous. First of all, I thought the nigga was fresh out the zoo with some shit with a little peacock joint going.
Oh, man.
But
that's female shit. Period.
Listen to what I'm about to tell you. You can pull up photos from bands from the 60s to the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And niggas will have that same fucking hairdo. Or something similar. It might not be dyed. But they'll have that Freddie Lyman Jr. shit popping off.
But this is the only thing keeping
Frankie
this
Lyman, where the
nigga
fuck
relevant. Last time the nigga was in a fucking gown. You know what I'm saying?
I
Now
can't
you
say
walking
nothing about
around
the nigga
with these
gown.
motherfucking hairdos. Come on, man. If you doing this much to fish for relevancy, you need to stop. Let life happen. Like I just said. Fade away.
That was all about that nigga Usher stunning on him. He came out looking like he was out in the goddamn 60s movie.
Usher shit look a lot more 60s movie male-ish than Young Jock shit. Young Jock looked like a goddamn welfare recipient that just got his fucking income tax check back.
I mean, I feel where you're coming from, because certain retreads, you know, we should have mentally matured
we would hope,
and not want to repeat.
Absolutely.
Right.
Especially in today's climate. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Being a man, you might want to portray to be a man a little bit more.
Yeah.
That's real.
But, you know, that's just my opinion.
All right, man. Well, it's about that time. So, Mike, you got a question of the week for us?
Yeah. Y'all got y'all motherfucking thinking caps on?
Forever.
I told you when the deep philosophical ones come, we're supposed to hit us early when we have our answers ready.
My bad.
All good. Go ahead. Fire.
Where does self-worth come from, in your opinions?
Where does self-worth come from?
Mm-hmm.
Or initially?
Yeah.
Your parents.
Okay.
I believe it comes from your parents.
Okay.
Because as a kid, I don't even know the value. I don't know to value or devalue myself. I don't think about it as a kid.
Right.
But a parent will come and tell you how attractive you are. And how strong, you know what I'm saying? They put those little things in you, those thoughts.
Self-confidence.
That self-confidence.
Mm-hmm.
They instill that initially. You just build upon that from there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it comes from the parents.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, so yeah, you just build on that, what you've been taught.
Yeah. I agree.
You want to echo that? Okay.
I concur, sir.
What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I'll echo the same sentiment. But I think as you live, you know what I mean, and you tend, you don't tend to, but you try to hold on to your morals that were bestowed on you and all the shit, your core values and all that. Life does have its way of taking you out of those zones sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's up to you to hold on to those things. And sometimes it may change, for the better. You learn shit, you live a little bit, and it may or may not change. You know what I mean? But for me personally, where I am now versus where I was headed, it's two different things. So it changed for me a bit, but I've never really been devalued before. You know what I mean? Like I may joke about my marriage, my former marriage a lot, but even then it was only what it was because of how things turned out.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's still like, okay, well, I'm still who I am. I still walked away, being me, but I also learned something and took something from it. That only ended because it went against who I was.
Right.
So, and I'm not gonna take that. So yeah, to kind of echo the things you two gentlemen said.
Makes sense.
Go
Yeah,
with
the
that.
first thing I always hear in a compromisable situation is my mama saying, you know what I'm saying, they're not going to talk about you. They're going to talk about me.
I can see that.
Because that's, as an adult, when I see some stupid shit, that's the first thing my mama like, them niggas mama failed their ass.
Hey, what's the... we ain't gonna stay on it. What's the first thing most people went to with the kale shit? Where were the parents?
Yeah.
It always goes back to the parents.
Yeah.
So that's a big piece. Did you have another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does this shit say? Oh, okay, here it goes. What is the best way for a person to attain happiness?
Oh shit.
This is a psychiatrist, actually.
Of course, I can tell. The best way for a person to obtain happiness. Be secure in what you believe happiness is, because that shit ain't the same for everybody.
Big ass fact.
So you got to have your own personal happiness and know what it is.
Sandy Koufax.
The key to it is knowing what your happiness is, though. Rob's happiness may come from having a ton of fucking money.
Goddamn Cookie Moon Rocks.
Or Cookie Moon Rocks. Exactly.
No money.
A whole grow, or what I'm saying, all that shit, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Happy, bro.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Your value may be in just being comfortable and having your family, you know what I'm saying, set with certain kind of... It could be different. I could have my own personal business. It don't make a shitload of money, but it's mine.
Yeah.
So that's my happiness falls into it. It's my shit. So it could differ for everybody. But you have to know what it is.
Gotta know what it is.
And be secure enough not to let other motherfuckers talk you out of your happiness.
That is the part I was gonna hit on myself. I think living your life as you want to, you know what I mean, and not allowing it to be derailed. You know what I mean? Because once you get out of because you see it in basic shit. Like once somebody gets you out of your character and you get to acting a damn fool and all that, you are then taken out of your comfort, your happy place, as some people call it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's when I said earlier, I'm not doing bad energy. That's kind of what I meant. You know what I mean? Because I feel
still trying to get some neo soul pussy.
Not really. I almost said yeah. I'm trying to
That's
score.
why I slid that in there real quick. You gonna fuck around and say yeah.
I'm trying to score. But no, but it is this thing is fucked up my whole train of thought. But I feel like I don't spend enough time being positive. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it's too much shit going on to where I have to flip the switch and be like, all right, well I'm cool here and not cool around here. So.
Which affects your health.
Right, exactly. Sure. And I ain't having that no more. So there you go. What about you?
Yeah, because for me, I'm a simple guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy, bro.
Just weed and football, you good?
It's deeper than weed and football.
Of course.
I got my son, I got my wife, I got my daughters, I find happiness in all kind of shit.
As long as they bring you your weed and football, you good?
But yeah, good weed and football is always,
Yeah, that's a good start for you.
I'm weaning off of the football though.
That's real. That's real.
This one is cool.
Hey, you got another one? All right.
Does jealousy have value in driving humans to improve themselves, or is it just a purely negative emotion?
It's both.
Jealousy is negative. I mean, me personally, I don't see nothing positive coming out of jealousy.
Nothing positive coming out of jealousy?
Nothing. Envy is a sin, brother.
Okay.
Nah, I don't see nothing coming from that but destruction.
So okay, I wouldn't, and her and I've actually had this talk, because we were talking about initially was finishing second or third or somewhere in the top 5, right? Mm-hmm. You get to see what the winner did to win, and it can either drive you, you know what I'm saying, or it can break you.
That's not jealousy though.
I mean, but if you see,
it can't be construed that way. Yeah. It's all semantics, unfortunately. In some ways, it can be.
Right. Okay. It can definitely. It's all in what you let it do to you, how you let it steer you. You know what I mean? And depending on how you let it affect you, it can definitely be, one or the other.
So can I ask a question? I can interrupt. Is it jealousy in the sense of competitiveness, or jealousy as in like, look at this nigga right here, man?
That's the question though.
Because
that is
when I hear jealousy,
question.
That's what I think of. Is look at this nigga.
Because it automatically has a negative connotation. That was the question. That's why it was phrased that way. Is it positive or a negative?
It's a negative.
Because you can flip it however you see fit if you can manifest it that way. If you can, you know what I'm saying, kind of, it all depends on your thought process, basically.
Yeah.
So, like you said, if I finish second, right, and I see the first place winner, the first one, man, it could be fuck that nigga. It could, honestly, on a lot of shit, it's fuck that nigga is your initial thought.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker beat me.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody's like, damn. That's what
You know what I'm saying?
Just don't let it
Motherfucker beat me.
surface. Just don't let it surface.
Yeah.
But then, after that, you start trying to think about, okay, well, how did he beat you?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Then it's like, okay, well, he did this, this, and this, and I did this. So now I got to try to take a page out of his book to see why it worked so well for him. So it can motivate you to do better as well. Even that initial jealousy feeling can motivate you, like, okay. That's why I try to tell, like I have this thing, like with my boys, right? I ain't trying to do this with Tiff. Tiff has a strong pass or, yeah, for real, pass or fail kind of mentality, right?
Mm-hmm.
You either accomplished it or you failed, right? I'm trying to get her to take fail out of her vocabulary.
Right.
And the boys, they have the same, when you're young, you have the same kind of thought process too. Mm-hmm. Even when you come in second, you was first place, you was first nigga to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's kind of how, when you're competitive, that's how the thought process is. But if you take the failure part out, right, you say, well, you had to step back. Because failure, to me, is finite. It's like, failure is what you say, nigga, when you about to pass, get up out of here, upper room time.
Yeah.
You were
That's
a
like
failure
saying
in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of see you later.
Right.
So it's that kind of thing.
Right.
All right, I had a setback. But you're still taking steps. You just stepped back. You didn't fail. You're not out of the race. You're not done. It's not over completely. That's kind of how I see the same shit. I can be jealous in a split second because the nigga beat me. I'm okay. I got this motherfucker next time. And understand what kind of race you're running.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You sprinting or you marathoning. What we doing? You the decathlete? Because I don't have to come in first in all of them to win this whole shit.
Right.
If I come in second in everything and you went from first, third, fourth,
fifth,
I beat you
I
in the long. I'll win the long game. What game are we playing? The long game or the short game?
Right. That's why cause see, okay, I see what you're saying. Cause see, how I look at it is learn or loss.
Right.
That's how
You
I
should
look
learn
at
from
it.
all of it.
You learn from all of it. Yeah.
Some people lose.
Yeah.
Some people lose.
That's what I'm saying.
From taking that, So yeah, you either learn or loss. Okay, same shit.
Yeah, same shit.
It's like I got a partner, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like damn near my brother. He does very well in his life. You know what I mean? But if you look at him, you can't tell, and you wouldn't know unless you knew him. You know what I mean? And I went with him yesterday to purchase Warriors season tickets at the new building, and I'm looking, and you looking at the figures on the screen, and you like, damn, this nigga, shit. like I knew you was living, nigga, but damn, you know what I mean? And when the dude went to put, because you got to put your thing in the board to where your seats are, as a celebratory moment, and he handed me two of them. And he like, you know what I'm saying, this is, you know what I'm saying, like, we've been down since we was kids. We both doing this. And that was a cool moment for me. But inside, I'm like, we did take different paths, but it's like, I want to be able to
do this yourself.
Yeah, do this myself at one point.
Yeah.
And him and I have had these talks.
Yeah.
And it's not like, it's not a jealousy to hate that man, because I love him like a brother. But it's like motivating, you know what I mean? Like some
it's
people,
inspiration.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. Because we came from the same neighborhood, same circumstances, all the shit, and he persevered and got here. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, if you take the long way, you still end up at the same place anyway. Even if it takes you a little longer, you still end up there. Right. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna allow that to have a negative effect on me because I love seeing him
win.
Right. And if we can adopt that, as a people, I think that's where it comes from. Like a lot of people just can't stand to see other motherfuckers doing better.
No, they can't.
You know what I mean? And that's weird to me. You know what I mean? Why would you take?
Now that's jealousy.
That's
jealousy.
That is the evil side of jealousy.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
That's jealousy.
Yeah. Like I had the post last week, and I said, if you can, if a person that will want to convince you to do less is either a bad friend or confused, it was like, I can't tell you something and try to convince you to like, down here is cool.
Right.
I could not do that to somebody that I care about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? As opposed to just being like, oh, well, nigga, when Rez even approached with the podcast idea, I'm like, nah, bro, we need to just work these jobs and then, you know what I'm saying? And get the bag that way. Like, no.
Ain't no bag coming.
Yeah. Right.
That's real.
You know what I mean? You have to want to instill better and have more. You know what I'm saying? And other people, including yourself. You know what I mean? You got to have that positive energy. So that's
Right.
And if you want to make it, you do.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up here. We got birds and salutes this week.
My bird is for
got a
R.
bird?
Kelly.
You got a bird? Well, I think he gets like a national bird. He got the biggest bird.
Yeah, he
flying
got
around
the
this
biggest
motherfucker.
bird.
And they got a whole vulture coming this guy. Condor.
To be as talented as you are, you had the love of the people. You had all that. And for you to kind of have that monster hidden, I mean, we all got demons, don't get me wrong, but brother, yours got exposed in the worst way possible. And whether there's truth to it or not, you know what I mean? All of it can't be a lie, bro. All of it can't be a lie.
Need to expose that nigga to a jail cell.
Yeah, or a bullet.
I'll take,
You know what I mean?
I'll take either one.
Yeah. So I don't wish harm upon no man, but what you doing to these young ladies is not okay. So he gets my bird.
That's real. I wish no harm among any. I'm saying for no man either. But monsters got to get up out of here.
Yeah.
I agree with all of that.
Yeah.
But I ain't shooting nobody shit.
I ain't say I was pulling the trigger. I still got to sleep.
I get that machete out though.
Oh, Haitian Rob.
The devil is not welcome here.
Give you that opportunity to think about what you did. You won't do it again.
That's real.
Ass missing a whole arm.
You got a bird of salute this week, Rob?
Yeah, I got a bird.
All right.
Got a bird for Facebook. Got a bird for Instagram too. My weekend relaxation is part of my my streaming on my platforms, and I was saturated.
Oh, the kale.
I was saturated.
Yeah.
I was saturated.
A lot of negative energy in that shit.
I don't want to put other people on blast because somebody put my boy out there like that with screenshots and shit, and I'm like, I don't understand what this brother talking about. We don't connect on certain things, you know, but it's not here or there. But yeah, bird y'all out.
We'll talk about that shit up.
Yeah, I'll bird y'all out for that shit. Next time, let my weekend flow be advertised and funnies like always.
Nigga, just cut it off, nigga. Just cut it off.
Well, you know, I get my weekly advertisements on there.
That's real.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna end mine on a good note, man. I'm gonna give a salute. I want to salute C. Beasley, Chris Brown, the modern king of R&B. Maybe to that nigga documentary come out, strip that nigga his shit too. Maybe. Let's hope not. Hope we can celebrate this one.
Yeah, he next.
Lifetime out here derailing niggas.
Hey, man.
Man,
Fuck that.
You need to check
Some
lifetime
niggas gotta
credentials,
go.
bro.
Right, for real.
Somebody check this shit, man.
Some niggas gotta go, man. But no, I want to give Chris Brown a salute, man. He's one of the youngest people ever to own the rights to his masters.
That's what's up.
And so he got the rights to all his old shit, and he also renewed the deal with RCA.
Okay.
So that was part of the negotiation for a new contract. That's why I don't think he's gonna get knocked off. 'Cause a lot of people think once you own your master, there's a bullet coming for you.
Yeah.
They still trying to make
It's a
money
lot
off of him.
control.
So,
Yeah.
they still got to make money off the nigga, so they won't knock him off till you like 60. So salute to Chris Brown, man. Getting your masters and shit. That's big. That's big for everybody in the music game.
Yeah, you can do
Understand, man. You create it, you should own it.
Especially in this streaming era.
Hell yeah. And I'm talking about with anything. God damn it, you create it. Unless you sell that shit outright, you shouldn't be able to go in here, spend your hard work, your time, your energy, all this effort to go out here, create something, then come back with a percentage of the shit you created.
A low percentage.
The lowest. No. Flip that the other way around. I may get a percentage, but I'm going to get the majority of my shit. And y'all get that back end bullshit. Ain't no 360s, ain't none of that shit. Unless, again, I sold this motherfucker to you outright.
Right.
So, that's my salute, man. Chris Brown, keep doing your thing, man. Hopefully, that's to all creators out there. I don't give a fuck if you created random spoons or some other shit. Get your worth, man. Know your value, get your worth, man.
I want to open up a BBW bunny ranch.
After all that shit you talked about, Kels, you want to talk about some
Ain't gonna be no young women in there.
some you know what I'm saying?
Here at whatever the name gonna be, nigga, we gonna do thorough.
We need to quit exposing our women, period. We can't protect them if we expose them. BBW or not. You gotta stop.
I mean, I
we gotta stop.
I can't even argue that.
You gotta stop.
We'll know what? I'm gonna hold y'all to that. I want to talk about that on the next pod.
For sure.
We'll bounce that off there. But anyway, this is, you know what I'm saying, Man Listen. Again, follow us on iTunes, Google Music, what the hell else we at? Spotify, under Man Listen. You can also catch us on YouTube at the ML Podcast. Until next week, this is me, the fella, signing out.
Peace.
Shalom.